After you've created your auction event listing, you're ready to start adding items to it. You do that by clicking on the gear icon here on the administrative menu to open up the dashboard. There are a lot of little quick links that you'll find on the back end that allow you to access both this dashboard and the same administrative functionality. But right now, you'll notice under the item actions column, there's a button that says, or a link that says add items. I'm going to press that. This auction was set up to do web-based data entry, which is what we're demonstrating. Now, I don't have any pictures in here yet, which is the first thing I want to do. I want to get some pictures. So I'm going to press the button that says add pictures, and I have three options. I can upload the pictures from my computer using the HTML uploader. I can import the pictures from an FTP server, or I can bring them in from a Google Drive folder. Today, I'm just going to show you how the desktop uploader works. You can either drag and drop the files here, or you can press the button that says add files. When you do that, it's going to let you select as many pictures as you want to upload. The uploader tool here actually can process many thousands of pictures all at the same time. So if you drag and drop or select many thousands of pictures to upload all at once, you can certainly do that. One thing to note is that the default file size limit is 5 megabytes. If you have images that are larger than the maximum file size, those images will be ignored when it's time to upload them. We can change that setting if you need us to. The processing of the files involves putting either your copyright notice or your watermark on the images if your website is configured to do that. It also creates a thumbnail of the image and optimizes the pictures for web display, meaning that the images actually get resized to a format that is easy to transmit and doesn't slow down the website. Now, once this processing is done, I'm going to show you how to perform the actual data entry through the website or on the website. It's almost done here. Now, the pictures have all been uploaded. I'm just going to click this quick link here. Now you can see these are all of the pictures that I uploaded. If I want to, I can hide the sidebar over there on the left and view all of my images sort of in full screen format. One thing to note is that the way that the system is designed to work is to assign images to a lot number based upon their order. You'll see here there's an image that says 100. That is a picture of the lot number itself. So if that was a sticker or written down or a lot label, however, whatever it is, you would have an actual picture of the lot number at the end of the sequence of pictures. So the first picture that you took is right over here. Then there are all of your supporting images. And then the last picture you take is a picture of the lot number. And that's good for visual identification here on the back end so that we know which pictures go with which lot. You will notice that you can rotate images. If you click the preview button, you'll get a larger version of it so you can see it in a little bit more detail. You can remove images that you don't like. And when you're ready, you press the button that says New Lot. And you select that button, or you select that link rather, on or right above the image of the lot number that you're working on. So here's lot number 100. I press the New Lot button right above that image. I'll see over here, these are the data entry fields on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side we have images. You'll notice that the last picture is displayed first. That helps you know which lot number you're working on. So this is lot number 100. So we're going to be able to enter that. Then it shows the lead image and all of the supporting images. And you'll notice if you continue to scroll down, there are images that are grayed out here. Those are the images that are coming up next. You'll notice that we're currently working on lot number 100. These are going to be the images in lot number 101. And that helps us sort of make sure that we're in the right place in the data entry process. The other thing is kind of a neat feature is that you can you can click on any of these pictures to keep them open in a larger format in order to perform your data entry by reading or looking at what's on the actual picture. So you could read what it says in there and transcribe it. So we'll go ahead and just create a lot number here. Let's go ahead and give this a lot number 100. This is a featured item. That means that anywhere that your featured items get displayed, for example, typically on the home page of the website, then this item is going to be one of those featured lots. So if you don't want this to be prominently displayed, you would deselect that. This item is going to inherit the premium rate and the tax code for the auction. You can change it if you want to. If you're using the categorization system, then you can select a category for this item. If the category that you want doesn't exist, you can add a new category. And if you want to add a new category, you would do something like this. New category. This is just the name of the category. Name it whatever you want. The type of categorization we're trying to create now is actually item category. We're not trying to create an auction category. We're trying to create an item category. If you want to give this new category a parent category, meaning that you're using two-tiered categorization, then you would assign the parent category here. And if you have any custom fees that are going to be charged to the consignors or to the buyers, then those custom fees can be assigned here, like so. And then you just press the add button and it will add that category. Now I did not want to add that category, so I'm not going to do that. However, if I'm going to be creating or performing data entry for multiple items from the same category, I would press this button that says persist category, and that would make it so that the next item automatically has the same category selected. If I have a consignor that I'm going to assign to this item, I just press the little link here that says assign, and I can just look up my consignor if they're already in the system, or I can press this button right here to create a new consignor account right there. Once I've assigned a consignor, I can do the same thing as I did before, which means I can persist this consignor assignment so that the next few items that I enter will automatically have that consignor selected. If I am not going to have the consignor selected, I can unassign, and that's fine too. But let's go ahead and assign that consignor. And if you want to use their consignor's address information for this particular lot, you would select this. I don't want to do that, but if you wanted to, you could. If you create a commission rate for this item, then it's going to override any kind of settings that you might have at the auction level, if you have them there. Usually, however, commissions are set at the consignor level. You would do that within the consignor's account. So normally this field is not present, but if it is there, it's going to override any scale that's already in place. If you enter a quantity that's greater than 1, then it's going to be so much times the bidder's money. So for example, if you had 10 of these and a bidder places a bid of $5, that's 5 times 10, that's $50. The starting bid is inherited from the auction. You can change it if you want to something else, let's say to $5. If you would like to embed YouTube videos, you can embed as many as you want by just pasting the URLs into this form field, separated by commas. You can also do the same thing with the IDs. You can just paste the IDs separated by commas. And then let's just go ahead and create a title for this item. Convertible. There we go. You'll notice that the description field is a WYSIWYG editor, meaning it's a rich text editor. You can do things like create list. You can also do things like you can create hyperlinks by selecting the text, pressing the button like that, putting in the domain name or the URL, You can put a title. This helps with search engine optimization if you are putting in links. And then you can put a target, for example, to make sure that when they click on it, that it doesn't close your window. You can also create numbered lists. You can change fonts, and all of that just by, even if you wanted to do something crazy like this, you totally could. If you ever want to actually get in and modify the HTML for an item description, you can do that as well. If you press the button that says more info, that will allow you to add a reserve price, change the location, or add what's known as a location ID. If you have location IDs on your facility and you want to keep track of them, keep track of which items are in which location, this is how you would do that. But I'm going to go ahead and press the add button. The pictures that I was just working with disappeared. Now I'm just going to do the same thing for another lot number. You can see this works exactly the same way. Oh, there we go. We already have some stuff that we can work with here. Okay, just like so. Click add. Those pictures are gone. New lot. You'll notice that the lot numbers are changing right here. So 102, 102. Okay. You notice it moves rather quickly. There we go. I don't want to bore you guys with a whole lot of data entry, but that's how it works. And now when we're done, let's go ahead and let's use up all of these pictures. I'm going to skip all of these lot numbers, and I'm just going to assign all of these images. There's a lot of them here. And my computer's running just a little bit slow, but there we go. I'm going to press the very last new lot link here. I'm going to give this to lot number 115. That's lot with a lot of pictures. And I'm just going to now press the add button. Now, once I create this last lot, I won't have any more pictures to work with. See, they're all gone. Now I can either add more pictures and keep working, or I can review the lots. If everything looks good and the lots are as they should be, actually, we notice here there's a little discrepancy in the lot numbers. So I'm going to press the review and edit button. And given that this website is designed to have 4-digit lot numbers, I'm going to add that 0 in there. That's just a configuration option. So I'm going to go back to the lots now. All right, that looks right to me. All I have to do is press the Make All Lots button. And so now it's assigning the images and creating the catalog. Once this is all done, it's going to give us an option to go to the administrative view of the items. The admin item list is what we would call that. Or you can actually just close that and go over here to where it says Preview Auction. And if you press that button, you'll see the auction that we just created. So we just added these items into the system. You'll see. I'm going to go ahead and press on this first item. And you'll notice here are the images that we assigned. The last image here is a picture of the lot number. If you don't want it to be included, if you're doing a lot of web-based data entry and you don't want to have the last image displayed, there's a setting for turning that off. We can enable that for you. And you'll see the font and the hyperlink and the list and all of that came through as well as from the data entry.